Oh no, I'm cutting it really close. Nobody watched the video from yesterday. Anyway, boxes are still there. I was busy cleaning and sorting. Yeah, this is a mukbang. I'm finishing dinner. So the baba ganoush is gone. But I have some potatoes standing by. So I'm gonna talk and eat them. There's something about a potato. It's so good. There's nothing on this. I just cut it up, put it in the halogen cooker on a rack. That would be the same as you putting it in the oven. Maybe on some parchment paper. Probably it's really cool that it's probably good that the air can circulate around them because I just place them on the rack. They're so flavorful on their own. I've been thinking about when I am homeless and I am cooking. I know I've seen a lot of YouTube of people who live in vans and stuff, and they all like to cook. Or even, I saw a guy the other day in a tent who likes to cook. But I will never do that. I'm not acting like myself today. I'll just go buy an apple. I'll be buying pre-cooked things. There's a lot of pre-cooked things that I really enjoy. Like apples and bananas. I know that some people eat raw potatoes too. I haven't done a mukbang in a long time. We really have to get to the bag though, because we know how long that takes. Let's hope we get a P for potato. So much flavor. I think my favorite potato is russet. I like it because it's rustic. The peel on it just looks more nutritious. White potato, yellow potato. My second choice is red. I just feel that the darker colors have more nutrition in them. I'm gonna grab a bag. I'm gonna grab this one. Hey, we've never done this before. Wait, is that the one I'm grabbing? This one? Oh, no, I'm grabbing this one. Oh, I hope it's raisins. I don't have any dessert. I ran out of apples. And I didn't go to the store or anything today. It's the chestnuts again. I ate 2 bags of chestnuts today. I should have showed you that recipe while the potatoes were cooking. I got it. This isn't a very special bag that I get. Oh, 3 blocks. 3 blocks are rare too. This is very weird that we're getting all of the chestnuts and the 3-block boxes all the time. We got X. I'm proud that I'm Gen X. I am grateful that I am Generation X. It's a really interesting generation. It was probably the first generation to really stick it against the man and really see the downfall of humanity. I guess it's arguable. I know that the generation before me, they were all worried about war and nuclear bombs and stuff because they were just invented and they had to deal with the real wars and things. But there's just kind of some kind of like realization to humanity that the rules are all like made up, and it's just this slap in the face to humanity that we've been brainwashing ourselves and instilling all of these values that have been made up. This isn't very positive gratitude. I'm just grateful that I do come from it's like the first generation of like woke awareness. We've taken that a little bit too far. At heart, I am a caveman, so okay. Didn't we struggle with that one? Kites. Carotene. I didn't say kites the first time. I said the KK. We'll look at all the letters. We got B for I told you, oh, for blocks. I told you I was really waiting for that one. Really excited about that one. And then we've got O for Obamacare. I don't even know what that is. I'm Canadian. I don't think it worked out very well. And then we've got V. I remember wanting us to get the V one really important. And then I. So these are some new letters here. Let me lay down. Let me lay down and look at this. We've got a V and we've got I. We've got X. We've got K. We've got B and we've got O. And you know what BO is? That is something that I can do that one. I can be grateful that I don't wear deodorant. Oh, maybe that's in this bag. There's a prompt for that. No, it's not in here. I'll talk about that on another day. But cool. Oh, this is good. This is the first one of these. This little toy's articulated. I had these for quite a while. This is like the best toy you can get at the Dollar Tree because it's a real figure. Like, these are really expensive. So the fact that they have them at the Dollar Tree, and this is I guess would be my favorite character because it's the little baby boy from the George Pig, it says. So here's everybody you get. You get 2 Peppas. You get 1 Peppa holding something. What does it say? But I guess we'll worry about that when we get our... Oh, that's really cute. Open that. Peppa Pig. Hasbro. What can I be grateful for? Toys. Peppa Pig. This doesn't get used up in any of these. But back to body odor. Maybe I'm grateful that I don't smell that bad. I'm always clean. Like, I'm like crazy clean. Remember how much I said how much I appreciate water? So I am always clean. And anytime somebody has told me, like maybe, a girlfriend or something said, you kind of smell, but it's not bad because it's fresh. It's fresh sweat doesn't smell bad, and dried up dirty sweat, and I don't wear old clothes that are sweated, and I wash myself all the time, and just with water, by the way. I don't use soap or anything, but I also don't use deodorant, and I do use tea tree oil, but we'll get into that story another day. That's the first time I ever put off something like that. But I do have new tea tree oil. What's this we got? We got chili powder. So I'm a spice wimp. Oh yeah, here's what I didn't realize. They have chili powder, but I don't think all of them are mild. And sometimes I buy it and it's really spicy, and sometimes I buy it and it's not that noticeable. But anyway, there's a lot in here too. I do use this quite a bit, and I just started. This is probably the last spice that I introduced to my diet. Oh, and interesting, because we were talking about cooking and stuff. It is funny that I have so many spices, considering I guess I'm just taking advantage of the situation I'm in right now, making things a little fun, a little zesty, spicing them up a little bit. So I put this in my hummus. I always would buy when I when I was out on my own for the first time, probably the first time I had even my first own place. Like I've always had roommates, but there was a couple periods in between where I lived by myself, and I'm just remembering that. That really doesn't have anything to do with it. Just around that time period, I was in Montreal. They have the best bagels, and I used to buy the spicy hummus with the cinnamon raisin bagels, and that combination was so good. I mean, nothing's better than a Montreal bagel. Montreal and New York bagels are known for their. I would have to say I've lived in both cities, and Montreal bagels are really good. And you know what? New York pizza. This is a vlog all about food. Cool. New York City pizza is not good. I don't understand why everyone says it's good. I tried all kinds of different places. I even went with this really cool guy who lived there his whole life from Brooklyn and everything. Coolest guy you ever know. He knew all the cool. He took me to the best pizza place. I was like, this is just dry cheese pizza. Here where I live in well, can I say that I live in a suburb of Toronto, but it's close. It's still 15 minutes from the CN Tower, so it's close enough to say Toronto. But where am I going with this? Oh yeah, there's some pizza places. There's I think it was called. Should I say their names? No, I'm not going to say their names. There's a pizza, and there's this other pizza place that stemmed off of it. That I don't know, either there was some kind of domestic dispute, and the husband and wife split up, and I think that's what happened, or something like that. Anyway, one of them is still prevailing, much larger than the other one. Nonetheless, both of those places had really great pizza, like super Italian. I like a thick crust because, like I said yesterday, carbohydrates are I can't, but it's just really olive oil. It's loaded with olive oil, and you can taste that. And it's really fresh, and all the herbs and stuff. There's so many herbs and things on it, and they've got all these unique ones like tandoori potatoes. Who doesn't like potatoes? And then they've got a lot of like sauceless ones and different varieties and spinach pizzas, and just really good. And there's lots of olive oil on all of them, and it's the best pizza I have ever had. And like both of these places, and I think to this day, even though I haven't had it in years, but I do see the place around, and I remember, like, I don't know, because I don't go out to restaurants or anything, but that's the best pizza I've ever had. And I have had pizza. I've even had pizza in European countries, and it's the best pizza I've ever had. So I'm just saying, we got chamomile tea today. I forgot to show you my ginger lemon tea. My ginger lemon. They actually didn't call it ginger lemon tea. They called it ginger and lemon tea, which I think is weird. But we'll get that again, I'm sure. We got chamomile, I think was the last tea bag I showed you. This will be very nice to settle down. I should probably start boiling the water right now. Okay, but that's all I have to say. Clothespins, pine cones. Did we have a peek? Peppa Pig, pigs. Pigs are pretty cute. They're my cute. Oh, I didn't open up George yet. I'm grateful that I was born in as a Generation X person. I really think I wouldn't want to be a millennial. I don't like all of the later generations are too whiny, and then all of the ones before are too cranky. And Generation X are just bad. We're bad rebels. So X, cool, very cool. I'm very proud and grateful to be of that generation. It's a nice in between. Yeah, and there's a good mix too. Just like what was the name of that movie? It was about there was a Canadian one called X-Rated that was kind of a ripoff of. Why do I forget with Ethan Hawke and Winona Ryder, and it'll probably come to me. I remember not liking them. I remember not liking the storyline, but liking everything else about the movie. It was it was good. I'm sure it'll come to me by the end of this video. What are the bonus letters? We have B and we have 4. Before what? Before, just like I'm taking the OB. Wait, BO. I'm grateful that I either don't have BO or I don't care that I have BO. I am very grateful for that. That's kind of a win to take those both, but we can still talk blocks. I'm so grateful for these blocks. They're beautiful. They're so fun and tactile, and I really like the pictures on them. I was looking at some of the animals. I guess I'll have to show you in another video. Oh, did we get a 9 today? Is that a 6 or a 9? Oh, we finally got the 9. Oh, that's really cool, because I'm going to start holding the letter, even though it does look like a 6, but I know it's a 9. Do you know how I know? Because I checked at all of the other blocks, and all of the pictures go in the same direction, so that's how I know. See, and these are all in the same direction, and it can't be a 6, because that's the Z. Well, what can I be grateful for Z? Zoos are bad. Zoom calls, definitely not grateful for those. Never been on a Zoom call. I never will be. I think that's kind of why I'm not a model anymore, because during the pandemic we were supposed to Zoom in, that we got all these emails that they were having Zoom meetings, and I just didn't bother. And so they dropped me because I was done with that anyway. Okay, V. I'm not grateful for my voice. Oh, sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not, but sometimes I am. I really hated my voice. These things can prompt me so easily. Actually, the voice is a very good thing to be grateful for. The fact that I do like my voice. I do like that it's, I don't know, is it forced? Did I make myself change my voice? It's raspy now because I've been talking nonstop for the last few days. But it is a little raspy, but it's a little soft. It's not a good singing voice though. It's kind of really theatrical. I don't like musicals, but when I sing, I sound like I'm in a musical. It worked for sometimes. I was in a band once, or in a few times I was, but I was a singer in a band, and kind of, my favorite band that I was in was this dark, I don't know how to describe it, but it pretty much did influence all of the music that I like today. So it's hard to describe, but yeah, I think I am. Always hated my voice. It was always high pitched. I was a late bloomer, so I had this really girly voice my whole entire life, and then yeah, it just came into me. I don't like my accent, and I don't like when, as much as I have lost my accent, I can hear the accent in my voice by recognize it, like it sounds like I hear my brother's voice sometimes when I speak. I don't really listen to myself a lot though anymore, and the fact that I don't notice it and I don't worry about it, that's why I'm so grateful for YouTube. We didn't get a Y today, because that is the one great thing that I got out of YouTube, was that I became numb and was used to, like, I hated getting my picture taken. I hated being in front of the camera. I hated speaking in front of the camera, mostly because I'm incoherent, but I'm just going with it. The TV. I am so grateful for the television. These blocks are incredible. Did I ever remember to do that when we got tea before? Oh, the television. The TV is my best friend. I love watching movies, and those I can make myself feel sad or happy, or mostly I like to watch sad stuff or smart things. I like to watch things that make me think. I like to watch things that make me question the rules. Bringing it back to Generation X, I like to be challenged. I like my brain to be challenged. So those are the kind of things. My favorite movies are like that, except for the movie Green Card, which I was watching or listening to another YouTube video. I guess I listen to a lot of YouTube. they were talking about their favorite movies, and I was thinking about one of my least favorite movies. I mean, one of my favorite movies, which is not in vain. You know what? I do enjoy romantic comedies, and I mentioned this before on my channel that I heard that prisoners also like romantic comedies because it's their only way of feeling things. So yeah, I enjoy a cheesy movie and I enjoy a really good thinking movie. And then I don't enjoy The Matrix. The Matrix is so overrated. Not a good movie. I think I mentioned that recently too. But The Matrix is the most overrated movie. I can't believe it. It's not good at all. There's nothing good about it. Z, sleeping. That counts. Z's. I love sleeping. I don't sleep enough. I definitely haven't been sleeping enough recently. But I like getting my Z's. That's not an official letter, though. I is an official letter, and I really wanted to get an I, and I can't remember why. Let's think about my hangers, my jars, cotton. No. Igloos. No. I don't think we did V yet. Blocks. I keep pulling the same letters again. K. Why is K always a hard one for me? I guess there's not. Keys. Kickball. No. Kindness. Oh yeah, that's right. I am grateful for kindness, but that's kind of cheesy, and it's not like I ever experienced any kindness. I'm grateful for the kindness of your comments. Can I say that? You guys should leave knees. Case. Oh wait. There were all kinds of things. There were all kinds of words that I was. When I was thinking of the N, when I was coming up with N-words, I knew that there was a reason why I was struggling with saying N-word. Because N-word's a bad word when you say. Well, kindness is kind of. That means that we had X before. Oh yeah, we had X before, but I said xylophone because it made me think of like wooden old-fashioned toys, like those, that which was kind of like a stretch. I'm choking on my own saliva. Will I have popcorn today? I don't know. This is a bad one. This is a bad video, but I think I'm kind of sad. I keep struggling with probably. Don't look cute. The boxes. Oh, B for boxes. Oh, boxes. I love boxes. Brown paper boxes. You know I love boxes. I love putting things in them and storing things in them. They're the best. What was I? Oh, I totally forgot. I 100% totally slipped me. There's B's. I think they do that on purpose sometimes. B for B, K for... Oh, another K. Knockout. K-O. Okay. K-O. K-O or okay. Is that an orange? Oh, O for orange. See, they do that. I like oranges. Candles. Start with a C, though. Not a K. What could that is definitely a candle. House. There's no H, though. Is that for the chimney? Isn't that a weird house? I like these drawings, though. They're so bizarre. But that is one huge chimney on that house. And it's such a classic design. That candle is so bizarre. It looks like Christmas, though. I do like that. And there's B again for the boxes. And the number 4. And I'm just... and there's a K for cricket, but... Or wait, we don't call them crickets. We call them grasshoppers in Canada, and there's no G here, and there's no T. Sometimes the letters are the things, and sometimes they're not. Z, a B, and an orange. Oh, we did all those things. I showed you. Okay, where was I? All right. I'm just gonna. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I think I know what I was gonna say. I'm getting these waves of disgust, sadness, and happiness, and it has a lot to do with social media. I guess most people get that. It does work, when nobody watches your video or nobody likes your Instagram post, or and then all of a sudden sometimes the stuff catches up, and I mean all of the channels are making more money now, so I am grateful for vlogmas. I knew this would work. Vlogmas does it does help your channel out a lot, so I am glad that I'm participating in all three channels. It's kind of my last chance. I wonder, before I started Vlogmas, I was taking a break, and I don't even remember. It's only been 6 days of Vlogmas. Well, I started earlier. I came back because I realized that I wasn't making as much money selling my toy, just concentrating on selling toys, and I was really destroying my YouTube channel. And that's all I'm going to have left over afterwards. I mean, there's other ways out, I think, but I mean, I've got to get rid of the priority here for me is I've got to get rid of my stuff, and I gotta pay off my credit card and get rid of my stuff, and it's the same thing, and then I've got to. And I've got to keep making money and give that away too, and then I can be homeless in peace, and it's kind of a blessing. Do we have a B for blessing? Grateful for blessings. I can't believe I'm excited to be homeless. It's kind of like a kick it to the man, give it to the man. What do you do it to the man? You do something to the man. Stick it. It's kind of a stick it to the man, because it's impossible. It's impossible for me to be a shoe salesman and have 2.3 kids or 2.5 kids and a wife that takes care of them and stuff. It doesn't exist anymore, and that's sad. I mean, that would have been a good time instead of Generation X to grow up in that time period. I really do believe in differences between men and women. It is a value system that I believe. I do believe that there's a reason that women stayed home with their kids for a long, long time. That's how things worked for a very long time on purpose. And I think that I also believe, oh, this is cool. They always use the same colors. The red ones are always green on the back, and I think the blue ones would always be yellow on the back. Red and green are complementary colors. Orange is blue's complementary color, but I don't think that they have. Sometimes green is a primary color in the light spectrum. Not everybody knows that. Red, green, and blue. Oh, but do I have all primary colors? I can't. Oh yeah, I know. I can never show all three primary colors together because I've tried to do that before. I wanted to do it in a picture. I think I'm going to go back and change all of my thumbnails, but I'm just concentrating on this one. This video is not the best one, I know. I wonder how many people I've lost. But it is a good settle down for the evening. I feel good about it, despite I feel I feel I feel sad, a little sad, defeated, but then every once in a while I get really excited and happy about all of this, because I do feel authentic and real, despite being, you know, not good enough. Yeah. So that's exactly how I feel. I feel that's why that's yeah, that's I'm really happy that I said that. Despite I shouldn't be happy that I said that. No, I should be happy. The fact that I feel bad sometimes that I probably come off as sad and negative, because I'm not. I'm so happy and feel, but I feel guilty, and then I feel so stupid because of the things that I care about. I care about things that aren't important. And yeah. I mean, that's embarrassing that I care about things that aren't important. I really like how things look. And yeah, I'm acting so weird. I'm acting so weird tonight, but am I embarrassed? Yes, I'm a little embarrassed at how I am incoherent. But this is me. This is the real me. At the same time, that's so cool that this is really me. Let's open up this toy. Let's put on my glasses. My new favorite. These are my new favorite glasses now, and they're ridiculous. I'm going to tell you a story about these glasses too. That's coming soon. What was the other story that I was going to tell you? I don't even remember, but it's okay. I don't have to remember. Oh, this is one of the best things. When the plastic comes off of the toy card perfectly, because just like I definitely mentioned before on the videos that come with cards, this is almost like getting a collector card, and then you can see the artwork and the cute, weird, such a weird cartoon, and the way that they made the toys look like the cartoon. It's like this British cartoon. I'm not sure how familiar you are with toys or cartoons or stuff, but Peppa Pig is a British, and it's just so rudimentarily. I don't know if you can say that. Rudimentarily. Rudimentally. Rudimentally. Oh, goodness. It's drawn really rustically. Rudimentarily. It's really rudimentary, the drawings. And when they made the toys, they made them. This one's so small because it's the little brother. I'm not happy about the looseness of the joints, though. Maybe that's why they're at the dollar store. The fact that these are at the dollar store and they have movable parts, they're a little different. This doesn't sit down. Maybe it doesn't sit down because it's the brother. Is it made by Hasbro? It's made by Hasbro and Just Play. I did not know. That's really strange. That's this 1-800 number. That is Just Play's logo. I know that this probably doesn't interest most people, but I'm a toy aficionado. How can it be from? Well, Hasbro owns the cartoon company. That's why they were able to take over the toy license from. But the toy license was. Wait, was it Just Play? It was Jazzwares. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. Usually these sit down, so they are a bit different, but they are articulated, and these figures that you get at the Dollar Tree are never articulated at all. But maybe it's because he's small that his legs don't sit. But it also, that's really cool because it's a little different from the other ones that I would have. Anyway, that's George, and he's a toy that looks like a drawing, so that's really really cool. Look at his cheeks, and he's cute, and his belly's cute, and I love toys, and I do know a lot about toys. Sometimes I wonder, well, I don't really know a lot about toys. Oh yeah, it says Just Play, and it says Hasbro. Two very different competing toy companies. What's the word I was looking for? A when you work together, you, what is wrong with me? A partnership, a collaboration. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm getting Alzheimer's. My grandmother had very bad Alzheimer's, and my brain and my mother's brain definitely, and that's my grandmother's mother. All like it's the way I already have Alzheimer's, so I think you kind of have to worry. I kind of have to worry about that. I mean, at least I eat nutritiously. I really think food can fix that, but whatever. Maybe I'll forget who I am while I'm laying on the sun on the beach. There's worse things that could happen. I need to kick myself in the butt, though. So I can't do everything. Right now, I can barely get these videos done, which should I be doing? Yes, the reason I should be doing these, I should be doing everything, but apparently I can't, and I'm so slow at everything. See, everything. Oh God, I gotta say it fast before everything good about me is also the worst thing about me. And then there was going to be, oh, and then every good thing that's ever happened to me is every good memory I have, I don't know if it is connected to a bad memory. I also, which, yeah, whenever I think back and I remember something, there's always, see, that could be just a state of mind. Maybe I'm really a pessimistic person, but also I know, and this is 100%, all of the worst things that ever happened to me. Oh, well, that's the same thing. It's just saying it differently. All of the worst things that ever happened to me have always been the best things that happened to me. Like the fact that things are just getting worse and worse and worse for me financially is like pushing me to my dream life of, living on a beach. But maybe that won't even happen. Maybe maybe that won't even happen. I want it to happen. See, I hope I'm not manifesting that. I also want to live in a small castle. I don't even want to live in a big castle. I want to be able to clean it. I want to be able to take care of it. I want to be able to enjoy it, and I don't want things that are too big. I want castles. Castles start with C. Cake starts with C, and C is for cookie. I remember that. I thought of that. But do I really like cookies? No. Do I like cake? What do you like better, cookies or cake? I don't think it matters. I am grateful for kindness, though. You can leave a comment down below. I don't think anybody has gotten this far. Maybe two of you. You have to, though. If you've gotten this far, you have to go down below and leave a comment, because not enough people do. That's probably really good, and maybe you should like the video too. The video. I'm grateful for videos. I'm grateful for, I can say videos, because I love YouTube. You must hear me. I talk about all the times that I've listened to somebody say this, and that's really good. So as much as it's really good that I'm always learning and want to learn and want to listen to others, I think that's wonderful. And so what? I don't have any regrets. I feel like I am living on borrowed time because I have done and tried everything that I wanted to do. I can't get any better, especially not at this point. I've not been good at languages, and I've not been good at like playing musical instruments. What other things that my brain? I'm not good at speaking coherently. I'm not good at keeping my train of thought. But I am good at being real and knowing what's important. And as much as I've wasted so much of my time, and under other people's beliefs, I am grateful for my beliefs. Have we done everything? Oh, I didn't really do an O. I'm grateful for my BO, that I don't care. I'm grateful that it doesn't matter if I smell or not. I'm not looking to be in a relationship, and I will probably never be in another one again. No, I won't be. I know I won't be. Am I manifesting that? Do I believe in manifestation? I guess so, but not in a magical way. I believe that, you believe something you're gonna. I thought there was an M. It must have been yesterday. I thought there was an M on the wooden parts. I love wood. That was W. W was from yesterday. I thought there was an M, or was it a W? B, we've done onesies. I am so great. I am so grateful for my new coveralls, which I could have done for C2. I did hang those up finally. I figured out a way to hang them up without them dragging on the ground because they're really long, but onesies are awesome. I like a onesie. I can't wear it now. It snowed. I think I told you finally. I told you yesterday that it snowed. Igloos. I'm not going to build an igloo. I'm not grateful for incest. I have no experience with that. Thank goodness. I'm grateful for that. I'm really grateful for indigenous people. I love indigenous lifestyles. However, I do have to look more into that because there is some cannibalism and weird things. I did start to talk about that. How, like, I was talking about suburban housewives and stuff, but really, where it all stems from is just, when cave people and indigenous people are some of the, like, the last group of people to be like, well, I think that we've studied, or I mean, I'm Canadian, so the ones that I know about from Canadian history, and I like the lifestyle, and I like that they use everything, and everything is cherished, and they're grateful for every component of everything, and they use and they don't waste anything, and it's, yeah. I love the indigenous culture. They even have that two-spirited thing, which also I need to see more documentaries on indigenous people. And I wonder, they do say that two-spirited people, like people who like if they were homosexual indigenous people, they would call them two-spirited, and then it was thought of as a blessing. I'm not so sure that was really true, but it's possible. And that would be really cool that they were special because of that, and not in a negative way like it is today. That's kind of cool. And I like that. Yeah, and I really like that they used. I don't. Do I like that they ate each other? If that's really true, I kind of do like that too. Uh, Cannibalism? Do we have a C? Am I grateful for cannibalism? Maybe not. Barbaric? I am barbarians. I am masters of the universe. We don't have M again. Oh, I mean, I think I just kind of well, cavemen, not necessarily indigenous people, but I mean, I don't know. I have to do more research. Cannibalism. I don't want to say. Yeah, I don't want to say anything. Anyway, I prefer that way of life. Even though I did talk about no, what is going on? Even though I said I don't understand, I love nature and everything, but I don't want to live in the woods. And it has mostly to do with, like, right now the ticks are everywhere apparently. I don't think they're in my province, but they're in the province that I'm from. Actually, I think they are in my province. I just don't have any access to them. But I mean, they give people Lyme disease and stuff, and people are getting so sick. But is indigenous spelt with a E? I feel, oh man. Okay, I gotta stop talking now. I'm probably offending people, and the more I talk, the more B boxes and blocks. So awesome. Oh, oh, anything organic. I love organic food. I am grateful for that. I can't wait till I can eat organic food again. Am I grateful for organic food? I'm grateful for organic anything, like just natural stuff like wood and cotton. Organic matter. That's kind of a stretch, but I have already done BO too, which I'm grateful that I don't smell. And then learning from indigenous people, I'm really grateful for that. And V, I probably haven't done that letter yet. And then K, oh yeah, kindness. All that crap, which starts with a C. Knuckles start with a K. Keys start with a K. Kryptonite starts with a K. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh no! How could this be enjoyable for anyone to watch? Now I'm mad at myself again. I should have stopped making this video a long time ago. We've done enough, but I don't. I probably did. I even already forget if I did. I mean, kindness is good enough. Of course, I'm grateful for kindness, but who's not grateful for kindness? I wish it could be something a little cooler and cool, and that I tried to make cool the last time we had K. And of course, I'm not grateful for kryptonite. It's not even real. The keto diet. Am I grateful for the keto diet? I did learn a lot from it. Korean barbecue? I've never even had that before. Korea, the country itself? I've never been there. I do like sushi. That's from Japan, though. Karaoke. I don't. I used to like karaoke. I used to be very grateful for karaoke. It was fun. We didn't even have an M for mukbang. X, my generation. I think that's a good one. V. I don't have a Volvo. I don't have a Volva. Vinegar. Oh, wow, that's a good one. I love vinegar. It's one of my main cleaners. So it's a new, here, we're back. We're back. Oh my goodness, I gotta upload this video. I'm starting to be, and then I'm done. I mean, that's good enough. Vinegar, I'm starting nightly rituals, something that, when I boil water in my pot, it gets all like kind of crusty, and I don't completely wash it out every day, but I think before I go, and usually I just let the water set in it. You know how the kettle starts with a K. Probably said that before. It's kind of like a kettle, even though it's a pot, and a rice cooker is what I use for my kettle. Oh, and I have to boil in it now. Anyway, I'm going. Yesterday was it the first time? It wasn't the first time I ever washed it before I went to bed. But normally I just leave the kettle with water in it, and I just boil it with the water that's in it from the day before, or from the night before, whenever the last time I poured water into the pot. And I keep a lid on it, and just turn on the rice cooker and boil the water when I get up in the morning, which I'm trying to do routines, because I'm trying to remember to boil water while I'm making my bed. So when I'm done making my bed, I'll be able to have like cocoa. I'm gonna call it cocoa tea, because I'm not really having hot chocolate. It's more like a stevia cocoa tea. And I'm also gonna try putting ginger, which is why I haven't bought tea bags in a long time, because I thought if I wanted tea, I could just put some of my ginger in a glass of hot water, and it would be like having tea anyway. Is there something else I could put in? Oh yeah, cinnamon. Just cinnamon and ginger in water, and then even drink the residue powder that in there would be really good. Anyway, vinegar, I love vinegar. I put it in my laundry. Whenever I do laundry, I put that in as well. I clean my pot with it. It gets rid of that lime scale or whatever it is that it builds up that one day when you're like, I noticed there's this crusty film that gets, maybe that's a result of hard water or whatever, but that's the water that comes out of my tap. And yeah, and the vinegar will like dissolve that and get it clean right away. So I did that last night, and I had a clean, fresh pot ready to use in the morning. And instead of like drinking, like, I don't know, maybe that'll give me kidney stones or something. So I think it's good to have that fresh pot instead of having like maybe a crusty old pot, even though it's kind of like distilled water is how I see it when it's sitting around, and I have it covered, like I said, with the lid and everything. It's not the biggest thing, but there's something about having fresh water, freshly made bed in the morning. More morning routines. I hope you got past that slump that I was in the middle of this video, where I was kind of like, because now I'm passionate again. Routines are something that do we have an R? No. Not really good at, because they're so time sensitive. And I was equating that the other day to using the bathroom, because you can't, I don't know, maybe some people are. Do we have R for regular? I don't use the bathroom at the same time every day, so it interrupts your day at different times. It's not like you're doing the same thing. It's like, yeah, so I don't know if that makes sense, though. I mean, for me, sometimes, I want to be clean and fresh again, and then so I might even, every time I use the number 2, I might want to take a shower afterwards. I mean, in a perfect world, my castle would have a bidet, and I would use that. I wonder if that works as well, though. Do people with bidets dry their bums with. I mean, some of them have air blowers, but do they dry their bums with towels? B for bum. I'm not grateful for my bum. I don't like my bum. Most people do like my bum, though. I remember. Oh my goodness. I remember going into. I remember going in. I remember going to like where did I go? Like I guess bars or clubs with some friends, and and I remember like just walking in, and my friend turned to me and said, "That girl, did that girl just pinch your ass?" And I said, "Yeah." And I was so used to that happening that I didn't even know I didn't even notice because that would happen to me all the time. Oh, well, can I spell any words? We also haven't spelled any words. I was gonna spell things. So many things that I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember the first time I had sex. That's crazy. I don't know with who, or I don't remember my first day of school. I don't remember. There's a reason for that. It's because I used to go to school. I used to go to school every day before I went to school. It's hard to explain. Maybe I'll tell that story. I mean, it's not even an interesting story, and I've talked enough already. But there's so many, like I don't remember my graduation or my prom because I didn't go to those things. So I was so happy to be done with school. Do I still have school nightmares? Every once in a while, they're not exactly nightmares, but you have dreams that you have a test or something. Ugh. Not that I've never studied for a test. I guess I can't say I never studied for a test because I think I've tried, but when it came down to it, I didn't study for tests at all. There's probably on I can count on one. Well, I can't count because I can't remember the times, but probably less than 5 times I actually like tried to study. Tried to study. Otherwise, I just ignored it. But you come up when your brain works the way that mine does. You come up with other solutions. I really liked to. There was this one period of time in school that I remember. I used to bring my notes home, and this is when computers were just new. I was probably in the. I don't know what grade I would have been in. Well, computers were new when I was about 12. I probably had my first computer. I really had a computer early too. I'm such a computer boy. It's so funny. It's so funny that I had and I did all of these things and had all of these things before anybody, and all of these things that I was really good at, that nobody else was good at. Now everybody's good at them. Like I was the only person who could edit when I was a kid, and now what kid can edit? Everybody and their grandmother can do all of these things. That was my first really good job, was teaching old film editors how to edit on a computer. That was a really good job, and I quit that job. But I did feel I probably would still work there. Oh, I screwed up. I probably would still. I would have sabotaged it in some other way. They would have got me. They would have gotten me more work. But it was a struggle. Anyway, I didn't want to struggle. I forget where I was going with that. I was just reminiscing. Anyway, we've talked enough. We've talked way too much. I hope I've put you to sleep. Remember, you better like this video and leave a comment down below, because these videos are struggling right now. I guess this is the reason. This is the reason we're struggling. I could have at least not had a shirt on for this video. That would have helped. Maybe tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I really am okay. It's just I'm really tired. I'm done dinner. Will I have popcorn? I should be on a diet. I want to be really skinny. Like I guess I kind of am, but I don't know. I'm done. Oh, this video is too long. Sorry about that. I'm just thinking about out loud. And now I'm ending this video. I'm both embarrassed. I don't even remember what can I call this video. I'm both embarrassed and really proud of myself at the same time. So that's I think nothing will ever change. So that's just how it is. I love you. Thanks for watching.